Oh, I can see you. Good morning. We are live. So I want to welcome you to Lyonsview Realty Financial Fridays. Good day, good afternoon, good evening. Depends on where you are watching in the world. My name is Clara Lyons-DeVaughn, and I am the broker owner of Lyonsview Realty. We provide residential, commercial for small businesses and nonprofits and property management services. Um, Excited to announce coming soon Lyonsview Academy, which is our real estate licensing, pre-licensing, and continuing education courses. Lyonsview Realty, we launch Financial Fridays to help you stay current on trends that impact your bottom line. Our goal is to provide you with resources, information, and tips to assist you in making the best financial decisions. Our commitment is to maximize your wealth building power now and in the future. So stay tuned. It's a great show today. I just want to welcome those of you who are watching. Our guests are really here as a resource to you, and please feel free to ask questions. You can just post them, a comment in the chat below. So today we have a very special guest, Mr. Warren Wright. Say that five
Yes.
fast. America's preferred home warranty. Welcome.
Good morning.
Welcome, Warren. Glad
Thank
to
you
have
for having me.
Oh, you're welcome. I'm glad you could join us. Tell everybody a little bit about yourself. Just share some things about Warren.
Absolutely. First and foremost, I'm saved. I always like to say that right in the beginning. I'm a member of Glory Tabernacle Church in Bridgeton, New Jersey. Yep. And I've been saved since I was 16. That's when my son was first born. I was a young father, and I was someone back in the day where it wasn't popular to take care of your own children. I took care of my own son, and I had custody of him at 20. So it was a little bit different, and I plugged my way through college and was able to come out with a bachelor's degree from Stockton. Mm-hmm. So right now I'm married with 4 children, and I'm glad to say that we are empty nesters.
Okay. Yes, that's always wonderful.
Yep. My children range from 34 to 24 years old, and we have 2 grandchildren. One is 5 and one is 11. And I love them to death. It's a different relationship than what you have with your children.
Indeed. Indeed. That's beautiful.
Yep. And I enjoy, I still love good R&B music. If you come out to my house on a Saturday night, I guarantee you can hear some Frankie Beverly and Mays out there.
That's what's up.
Frankie Beverly, and I like Tina Marie. I think she's one of the most underrated artists there ever has been. If you ever listen to her music, it's deep. It's really deep.
Yeah, I actually had an opportunity to see her in Los Angeles at a concert, and she was phenomenal.
Mm-hmm. I saw her in Atlantic City.
Yeah, she's an incredible performer, and she's still doing her thing.
No, she's passed away.
Oh, that's you know what? You are right.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my God, you're right. Oh, yeah.
She was having a party with her daughter, and she told her that she wasn't feeling well, and went back in the room and went to sleep and never woke back up again.
Wow. Well, she's definitely a legend. Definitely a legend, and has left a legacy of music, which is a beautiful thing. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
A beautiful thing. So, how did you get involved with home warranties?
I can say this is through God's will. It wasn't my doing. It was through him. And, I was just riding around one day working for my other job. I've been in sales since 1997. And it's changed over the years. Sales has changed over the years. A lot of times we were telling people things, but now sales is more of a consultative sale that you have. And, you're always looking to help somebody, help them get to where they want to go. And that's the biggest thing in sales. But how I got this position, I started in December, and I was riding around on a sales call, and I got this call on my phone. And usually I don't answer spam calls. And it was a recruiter who called me up from the company. He said, "Hey, I saw, um, your profile on LinkedIn. Do you have a minute to talk?"
Mm-hmm.
I said, "Sure." And the first thing they came out and said was that we're a Christian-based home warranty company, and that really blew me away
Wow.
when they said that, because a lot of jobs you don't hear that from
Mm-hmm.
jobs, and it just made me more interested in the position, more interested in the company than the position
Mm-hmm.
when I had it. And the we went through an interview process, and every interview process, that was the first thing that they said, that we're a Christian home warranty company.
Wow.
And to me, that meant so much more than all the other stuff, because I know I can talk to people. I know I like helping people.
Yeah.
Um, but that kind of set it apart for me.
Yeah. And when companies say I'm Christian based, that's just, it tells you something about the company. And if, when that aligns with what, you're about, being saved since you were 16, that's a
Hmm.
powerful connection. And as you say, definitely God ordained. Yeah.
And I can tell you, since COVID-19 happened, we've been home based. The company moved almost, I think it was 93% of the people to their
Mm-hmm.
homes if they had a computer, because they could do the work. And that's customer service, inside sales. But one of the things that they did for the salespeople, because you never know how this is going to affect people,
Right.
they opened up a group where we could go in on Teams, and it was led, but it was where you could get like a half an hour word if you wanted to,
Okay.
and say what's going on. If you have people in your family you need to pray for, you can do that. And even our software system that we use is NetSuite, and they set up a point in there where you can submit a case if you have a problem, but you can also submit a prayer request too in
Wow.
there.
Is
And
that for both clients and
that's for
for people who work
employees.
for the company, for employees? Okay.
Hmm.
Mhm. Okay.
And they'll actually pray for you, upper management. And our CEO, he prays for us every day that doors will open up that normally wouldn't for
Wow.
you. And you just see things happen and you wonder how they happen. And that's why, because you have people praying for you that you don't even know about.
That's awesome. That's awesome. Awesome.
Hmm.
That's an awesome business practice. Really, really, because prayer does some powerful things. Yeah. So
Yes, it does.
let's start at the beginning, the basics. What exactly is a home warranty?
Well, what I always say is a home warranty could possibly help the customer with any unexpected repairs that they may have. I
Mhm.
think I've been a home warranty customer for over 10 years. I've been with three different companies.
Mhm.
And the reason why I picked up a home warranty is because I don't like paying stuff out of pocket full price all at one time. And that's just me. Everybody's different. But I'd rather pay a little bit of deductible, and, if there's any uncovered expenses, but I'd rather do that than say take on a $1,600 or $1,700 bill at one time. It's just a mental thing with me. But
Mhm.
I believe in it because it's a way to transfer your risk. A lot
Mhm.
of times you having somebody help assume some of the risks that you may have, especially when you move into a new home. Because I've been in my home for over 24 years and it's paid off now. But I remember the first time after I went to settlement, I was broke when I came out. And you don't have the money. You have a refrigerator bill and it's $700 or $800, and you just put out all that money on your settlement. It's tough.
Yeah.
That's a bad feeling that you have. And I was reading the article on MSN that said, what was it, 70% of all people making $100,000 live paycheck to paycheck. And
Mhm.
out of those people, um, I think it was the same amount, but didn't have an emergency fund over $1,000.
Right. Yeah. Most people don't have an emergency fund. And
Right.
we did a series on savings because we've got a, um, a challenge going on right now to challenge people to save and reduce their debt, because that's, it's important, especially if you're, going into purchasing any asset, but just in general, reducing your debt and increasing your savings is a very powerful tool to help you move forward, and really valuable, especially in pandemic times when you need those funds. So I can see, after you purchase a new house and then something breaks, it's like, oh my goodness, where's the money coming from?
My dad always used to say, debt holds you in bondage. It keeps you in bondage when you always owe somebody something. You never get ahead because you're paying a lot of interest on that.
Yeah, yeah. So you were sharing that you moved into the house, and did something break in the house, or?
Not when I first had, I got a home warranty afterwards, after I got into the house, because something did break. And I started looking up online, and then we received things from PSE&G, and there's a lot of different companies that you can go into. There's good companies, there's bad companies. And I always tell people to do their research on them before you go in, because you can pull up different contracts, example of the contracts, and look through it and see which one best fits you for what your needs are. But I have used home warranty for repairs before, especially for my pool. We have an in-ground pool. And one of the things is that in New Jersey, you're lucky if you use it in May, but June, July, August, it gets shut down in September. There's a lot of things that can happen over those 9 months that it may be working good when you close it, and when you open it up.
You're talking about the pool? Yes.
Yep. Your pool pump or your pool filter, it's a lot of damage. And you figure if we get snow, we don't get snow a lot anymore. But if you get snow, all that's just pounding down on top of your pool pump. So there's a chance that something could go wrong. And that's one of the things why I get a home warranty, because I definitely want my pool covered for me.
Yeah, indeed. It's interesting. My mom has a home warranty, and she's had it for several years. And in the time that she's had it, they replaced her refrigerator. They actually upgraded her. She got a bigger refrigerator.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, some things that went wrong with her oven. Um, and she just liked the convenience of it, the ability to be able to call someone, kind of one number, and be able to get that addressed. Or, it's really an insurance, for things that might go wrong with the house. And um, uh, fortunately for her, she's been in the house several years, and she got it when she bought the house, when I sold her the house. And then after, she just kept it going. And so it's really paid for itself over all these years. So, so basically, a home warranty is an insurance policy, for things that could potentially go wrong with the house, and it minimizes the risk to the homeowner, for that policy. But what sets America's preferred home warranty apart from other home warranty companies? What makes your company different, other than it's a Christian-based company, which is outstanding?
Well,
but what else?
Our claim to fame is that, excuse me, we allow the homeowner to choose their own licensed contractor for all covered repairs. And I think that's huge. Like I said, I've been 10 years over 3 different home warranty companies. A lot of the companies, they contract with people to come out to look at your problems. We don't do that. We allow you to pick your own contractor that's licensed to come out. And if you don't know somebody, we'll give recommendations off of our list who's done work before and made claims with us. But you really want to make sure you get someone reputable to come out to your home who you feel comfortable with, who's working inside your house, that or your friends know or may recommend. And that we actually did a study and looked at our homeowners just to find out how satisfied they were. 9 out of 10 people were satisfied with the contractor that came out. There was actually it went as high as 93% in our survey when they asked if they were satisfied with the work their contractor did. So it's very important. The other thing that stands out to me is our Better Business Bureau rating. When you're looking at a home warranty company, I always say, look them up, do your research. I'm big on researching things, just in general, because I want to know who I'm dealing with. And we've been in business for over 20 years, and we have an A+ Better Business Bureau rating.
Now, what does the home warranty cover?
When you think, that's
some of the things, yeah.
That's a great question. When you think of a home warranty and how you differentiate that from insurance that you get on your home, when you think of a home warranty, think of the mechanical things in the house, such as your washer, your dryer, your dishwasher, your refrigerator, your ceiling fans, and your air conditioner, your heater, those mechanical things. And why that's important, and I think in your profession too, is that you have somebody like myself, who I'll be 54 this year. So we're empty nesters. It's me and my wife. And we used to like it cold in the house, but now we keep it up on 72. when it's cold in the winter, you don't like that cold weather, we keep it up. So we're a more mature family. I like to say that. I don't want to hear my wife say older. But we're more mature now. Okay. And you're selling to somebody who's 24. And I'm just giving you an example. Someone who's 24 years old, they may have 4 children. So let's go to the washer and dryer. They use the wash. We wash once a week. Maybe they wash 2 or 3 times a week. So there's putting more of a mechanical strain on the washer and dryer. And that's when you usually have part failure in there, because they are using it more than what it's used to. And that's where your home warranty may help you out.
Okay. And it covers also, in addition to like appliances, plumbing, electrical.
Plumbing, electrical. We do have some roof leak repair. It doesn't now, and I want to put that out, that it won't cover the whole roof to replace the whole roof. But if there's a leak, it will cover it. And usually, if you're looking for a roof repair, that may be something that you maybe try your home insurance on.
Is the roof repair in the standard policy?
Yes, it is covered under standard. Yes, roof leak repair.
Yeah, that's actually really good. So a lot of companies don't cover roof repair in the standard policy. So that's a good thing. And most, I don't know any other company that allows you to pick your own contractor. So that's pretty cool as well. Is there like a deductible or for each visit, or how does that work?
For each deductible, it's just like you go to the doctor's office. You pay a copay when you go into the doctor's office, and you pay directly to the doctor. With us, you do have a deductible. Our deductible is for the real estate agents is either $50 or $100. I'm not sure what it is for a direct consumer, because I don't work that division.
It's the same. Yeah, it's the same. And actually, that's lower than a lot of companies. I think your company allows the consumer to choose, which they want. And
yes,
a lot of other companies don't do that. It's usually a set deductible. They don't have that choice. So I think that's pretty cool as well. Can you talk a little bit about the caps per, for the warranty? I think the first time I got a warranty, that wasn't even a question I thought to ask,
right.
If there's a financial ceiling for, how many claims I can make, and, how much claims per year. But I think it is an important question for people to ask when they are getting a home warranty policy. So what is it for your company?
For us, if they used everything in the policy, they have a $25,000 cap. So what you're paying for is a $25,000 policy. Now, each item has different amounts assigned to it, and that's how most companies are going now. But like I said, you want to do your research. For example, for a refrigerator is $1,000. So let's say, for example, and I'm just using in your world, you have a home inspection done, and the refrigerator is in good working order, but it's at the end of its life expectancy, or towards near the end of it. And you sold the policy, and 3 months in, the homeowner has a breakdown in that refrigerator, and it's a $700 bill to get that fixed, and it's a covered repair, something that's covered. The homeowner has a $50 deductible that they would pay to the person who's coming out, but they could say, well, could I cash out on that, on the 650? And they can do that, and they could go to Home Depot, because I was just looking. We're looking to get another refrigerator. The one that we're looking at is $900. They could take that $650, go out and put a little bit to it, and get what they want, instead of having somebody say, well, you have to take this refrigerator. If you want it replaced, you can go out and get what you want and be happy with it. Something that's energy efficient, because refrigerators 12 years ago weren't energy efficient ones. If you have one of the old ones with steel handles on it, you know which ones I'm talking about. They weren't energy efficient back then.
Right.
So you could take that, cash out, and get what you want.
So you don't actually have to do the repair. You can, whatever the value is for that repair, use those funds towards getting something else. So that's a plus, because some companies don't do that. Or, and you can also call your contractor or the person that you select to do the repair, versus utilizing a list that, say, the company would provide. Which is wow, those are all really great things. So let's say if I select my own contractor, they come out and they repair a leak in the roof, as an example. How is payment for that contractor handled?
That's the great thing. That's why contractors, most of them do like us, because if they take a credit card and it's a covered repair, we can pay them our portion right to them right on the spot, instead of them having to wait 30 or 40 days, submit paperwork. All they would have to do is just write up an invoice. They could email it to us right on the spot, and we would pay them with a credit card.
Okay. And if the client is not satisfied for whatever reason with the work of the vendor, what happens? Like, how is that resolved typically?
Well, usually whoever they have doing the work, and that's why they should do the research on who they have coming out. They offer some type of warranty on it when they come out to do the work, whether it's 30 days or 60 days. But that would be through the vendor. So that's why, you're choosing your own. You want to make sure you have somebody that's good coming out.
Gotcha. And so if someone was interested in getting a warranty, how would they order it? And when does the warranty begin? Like, when does the warranty start?
Sure. If it was a direct-to-consumer number, they would call the 800 number. That is 800-648-5006. And they would just ask for direct-to-consumer. And then someone would be there to answer all the questions, give them pricing, and help them out with that. With direct-to-consumer, there is a 30-day wait period to start. And that's with all the companies. And that's just because if someone's calling in to get a home warranty, you always think something's broke when they come while they're calling up. And I know that's why I first started when I called up. And I had a 30-day wait period. And it wasn't with this company, it was with another one. But 70% of our claims come in the first year.
Okay. And the home warranty is usually for a year period. So after a year, they would have to renew it anyway. Correct.
With us, if they're existing customer, when they're coming up on their 10th month, someone from inside will call them up and talk to them about renewal.
Okay. Okay. And then if a client, you were saying if they want to file a claim, they just call
Yes,
the number that's on their warranty and go
yes,
from.
they can call our 800 number to file a claim, or we just opened up an online claim system.
Mhm.
One of the things that I do suggest, though, when you're looking at a home warranty company, you have their numbers on there that you can get for them. Call them up to see how fast you can get in.
Okay.
Because if you call us up, our customer service is really good. We pick up the phone. We're open 24/7, 365, 24 hours, 7 days a week, 365 days a week. If you have an emergency service, somebody needs to come out 3 o'clock in the morning, you can call us up to get an authorization, have them come out and fix it. And same thing applies. We can pay them on the spot at 3 in the morning if there's some type of problem like that.
Wow, especially in America. This is really, really great. So, America's Preferred Home Warranty, you are a Christian based company. You allow the client to select their own contractor, and you also have a list. If they don't know who to call, you do have a list that you can provide for them, but they have the flexibility of choosing who they want to do the work after they've done their own repairs. They
As long as
have
they're licensed.
that's
As well,
licensed.
yes,
Yes, a licensed person, a licensed
yes,
contractor to do the repairs. They have the option, instead of the repair doing the cash out, to be able to get a new appliance, or if replacement is required for that particular appliance. It covers appliances as well as plumbing, electrical, air conditioners. Yeah.
yes.
Okay. And then you
Central
have
air units, not the
central.
not the window units. It won't cover that.
Okay, the central air units. And then
Hmm.
there's an upgraded plan. So if they want to upgrade and cover some additional things, they can upgrade the plan as
Yes.
well. And your deductible is low. It's between $50 and $100 per incident. So that's a lot lower than the other companies. So it sounds like a really great, you know, financial decision for people to consider
Hmm.
your company. And my understanding is they can't initially go direct. One, they have to be purchasing a property. So it would
Yes.
be at the settlement table. So they would need to request it through their real estate professional. So really, real estate professionals are your clients, you know. Um,
Yes, and it doesn't have to be paid till settlement. Uh, when they warrant it, whether it's a listing policy or a closing policy. If
so
it's
talk about the listing policy, because we didn't talk about that. So if the seller wants to have this policy in place while their property is on the market for sale.
Mhm. um, there's a complimentary coverage, which covers like the plumbing, the stoppages, the water heater, and then there's also List Secure that the client gets just for listing. What that is, that's a risk management tool for the seller, that if they have some type of legal claim for 2 years after closing, they have $1,000 worth of legal coverage. So if there's some type of dispute between the buyer and the seller.
Mhm.
Um, we also have a preferred upgrade, which is $75. That's not due to closing. That'll give them $1,000 worth of coverage just for listing. Um, that would cover like your microwave, your refrigerator, your air conditioner, your heater, and it's just something to give them some help if something's wrong there and something unexpected happens.
Awesome. Awesome. So there's a seller side coverage that's free, and then there's an upgraded seller coverage that they can get for $75 as well. I think that's pretty good. So,
Yep.
anything else that you want to share? How can people get in contact with you, or any information about the warranty itself you want to share before we wrap?
No, I've been with other warranty companies. I think it's um, a great warranty. I'm actually going to pick it up myself when my contract is done. Um,
Mhm.
and and I always tell everybody, just do your research, um, take a look at them, because there's not one fit for everybody, and you want to just do your due diligence on everything. And the best thing I can tell you is to call up our 800 number, see how fast you can get in, talk to somebody, get the answers that you want, and then call up other companies and just see that. I think our customer service makes us stand out more than anything.
That's awesome. That's awesome. So if clients wouldn't contact you directly, but real estate professionals would, if there's a real estate professional out there who wants to find out more about, how to offer this service to their clients, how would they get in contact with you?
Sure, they could just call me directly. My number is 609-707-2298.
Okay, awesome. And if you are not a real estate professional, but you are in the process of purchasing a property, definitely consider America's Preferred Home Warranty. The advantages over some of the other companies, from the customer service, being able to pick your contractor, your own licensed contractor to do the work for the licensing. You can go to their website and get the information, and make sure that your real estate professional writes that into your contract, because having a home warranty will cover some of those things that you might feel a little uneasy about, that may or may not have come up on your request for repair list while you're going through the home purchase process. So I just want to thank you, Mr. Wright, for being with us today. And I want to thank everyone who listened in this morning as well. Our guests are really here as a resource to you. So definitely reach out to Mr. Wright at American Preferred Home Warranty, or go to their website to see all that they have to offer. I want to thank those of you who watched us this morning. Feel free to like, share, or subscribe. We're streaming live on both Facebook and YouTube. So whether you're watching live or the replay, you can still post your questions, or if you have topics that you'd like us to cover in the future, you can post that in the comment section as well. If you are interested in a career in real estate, or if you need assistance with your next real estate transaction, definitely feel free to reach out to Lyonsview Realty. You can drop us a message on social media, or email us at info@lyonsviewrealty.com. I want to thank you again for watching today. Financial Fridays is here to provide you with the resources, information, and tips, trends that might impact your bottom line. And I hope you receive something of value today. I'd like to send love, light, and prayers out to anyone who has lost a loved one. If you have someone in the hospital for whatever reason and you can't see them, if you're experiencing the impacts of physical distancing, and especially to all of our essential employees who are still going to work and providing those needed services, our healthcare workers, those in transportation, food, police, fire, and definitely our leadership. I just want to encourage everyone to take care of yourself, take care of your family, and stay safe. My name is Clara Lyons-DeVaughn. Financial Fridays streams on Facebook and YouTube every Friday. So we'll see you again next Friday at 9:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Until then, keep living your best life. Thanks, Warren. Appreciate you.
Thank you. Stay dry.
Yes, it's raining here today.
Yes. See you later.
Bye-bye.